Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a wonderful one, and we just got so much from EA Play on Battlefront 2. I am so excited to talk to you guys today about what I just watched. I hope that you've gone to go see it, but I want to give you guys my opinion on what I was able to glean from watching the live stream and from their announcements and such and such. So, without further ado, let's hop right into it. So first things first, the game mode that they displayed for us was Galactic Assault. It seems to be kind of a updated version of Walker Assault, where it's a 3-stage game mode where first this attacking force, in this case it was the CIS, the Separatists, have to force their way step by step through the map and eventually, hopefully, taking the area that is being defended by the defenders, whatever faction that might be. And this looks super exciting. It's almost kind of like Conquest from Battlefield, where it allows for very long form gameplay. Like, I personally like longer matches. I like matches that last 20-30 minutes, and that's about as long as it can last, which is awesome. Now, they did talk about some game modes, some other game modes, where you've got like space battles, and probably you're going to have some sort of team deathmatch and some other stuff like that. Now, they did not confirm Galactic Conquest, so I'm going to guess Galactic Conquest isn't a thing. I wanted it to be a thing, but I never really expected it to be there. I think that they're just going to stick with this skirmish offline mode, which is a little bit disappointing. But, I don't know, Galactic Conquest for me felt like a story mode, and we're already getting a story mode in Battlefront 2. So it makes sense to me that they're not going to divert their attention towards something like Galactic Conquest. So here I've got a screen grab from the pre-match menu screen, essentially, where you get to choose your classes, you get to choose your star cards, you get to look at the different types of reinforcements that you can call in. We'll get to those reinforcements here in a second. But again, we've got our classes, which is Assault, Heavy, Officer, and Specialist. It looks like they're doing it in a way that it's sort of like that RPG where you've got damage per second, DPS, tanks, and healers. And then it looks like a general overall sort of class. Assault is that kind of general all-purpose class, it appears. Heavy seems to be the tank class, where you can deal lots of damage and take lots of or you can take lots of damage and deal some damage, but maybe not as much as, say, the Specialist, which is going to be your kind of damaging class, kind of a glass cannon, something that you can, throw out sniper shots and stuff like that. And then your healing class is going to be Officers, where they can buff people up. They can over heal you, they can heal you up from 50% health or whatever that they're at right now. I think that's about it I've got to say on the classes. So star cards are going to be making a return. They were calling these abilities earlier on in the entire run up to this EA Play event. I think that they're just going back to star cards just as a simple term to still kind of acknowledge that Battlefront 2015 was a thing. What they call them, I don't really care, as long as they're balanced and we don't have another back-to-bomb situation. We've got right now we've got Thermal Detonator, Vanguard, Disruption, and Assault Training. It looks like that Assault Training, I'm gonna guess, is kind of a perk, kind of like what your 4th star card was in Battlefront 2015. Too many game names. It looks like they're getting rid of the charges, because they don't have any charges set up there, which is awesome. I'm so excited that they're not going to be doing that stupid charges and forcing me to buy charges off of in-game currency. And each class has these own specific star cards. These star cards are going to be what really differentiate the classes. That's my assumption. Officers are going to have healing star cards. So specialists are going to have a special sniper that you can equip and use every 20 seconds or something like that. Something that will make perfect sense, and in my opinion, I'm totally fine with. Now, the big thing that we've got on this screen is battle points. They are getting rid of those stupid tokens. Ugh, those stupid hero pickup tokens and those stupid vehicle pickups and power-ups aren't going to be there anymore. They're going to go along the same kind of path that you had in Battlefield, where as you play the game as a normal soldier, you get points. You get 100 points for getting a kill, or you get 4 points each time that you hit somebody with a blaster, or something like that. And that makes perfect sense. Because now when you die, then you're going to be able to see how many battle points you have. And on this screen, at least, it's saying you can get into an N1 Starfighter for 500 battle points. So you spend those battle points throughout the match in order to spawn in as an N1 Starfighter, or an ATRT, or a Jump Trooper, or as a hero in Han Solo, Rey, Yoda, whatever hero that you happen to be able to play on that map. And that is so exciting for me. The fact that we're not going to have those stupid tokens anymore makes me so happy. There is going to be a balance issue with this, though, and I'm not quite sure how they're going to go about it, because that means that a very good player is going to accumulate battle points faster than a mediocre or poor player. And as you get those power points, those battle points, I should say, you are going to be able to get more and more battle points as time goes on. You're going to get a lot more kills playing as Darth Maul than you would playing as a normal trooper. You're going to be able to acquire more battle points by playing as an N1 Starfighter, and it's going to become kind of a cascading effect where someone who's a really good player will always be able to get a hero. I'm still kind of iffy on that. I'm not sure if they're going to say that you can't say that you die as a hero, and even if you have enough battle points, you still have to play 1 or 2 lives in order to unlock getting a hero again. So you can't just keep, becoming a hero, acquiring 5,000 battle points, and then becoming a hero again, and then acquiring another 5,000 battle points, and then becoming a hero again, and then acquiring another 5,000 battle points. I'm not quite sure how they're going to handle that. I just hope that they do manage to keep the balance in this game as good as possible. Now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into the actual gameplay and what I was able to glean from that itself. Now, let's go straight into the vehicle combat. It looks like the vehicle combat is going to control the exact same way in Battlefront 2 as it did in Battlefront 1 or Battlefront 2015. And that really upsets me, in my opinion. I like my kind of skill-based flying. I want to have control over my roll access, as opposed to what you had in Battlefront 1, where you're constantly, you're basically just whipping the joystick around. You're kind of just whipping around the fighter, and whatever happens, happens. If you roll, you roll. If you don't roll, you don't roll. And I don't like that, but okay, I guess. I wish if it would have... I want it to control kind of like what it controls like in the SWTOR Starfighter stuff, the Star Wars The Old Republic Starfighter stuff. Oh well. Alright, let's hop into on-the-ground combat. When you are playing as a soldier on the ground, what is the game going to play like? This appears to give us a lot of new information. We do know from press releases and such that your accuracy is going to be affected by if you are aiming down sights or not. So if you zoom in, your bullet spread, your blaster bolt spread, is going to differ. We know that previously. It did appear to be doing that during the live stream, which is awesome, because in Battlefront 2015 we didn't get that. It always went straight to that dot, whatever, and the gunplay gets a lot more deep. It gets a lot more complex and a lot more interesting when you do add that kind of extra dimension, that extra axis that you have to worry about while you're playing. Having to worry about blaster bolt drop, having to worry about blaster bolt spread. I am so happy about that. Each class is going to have different levels of health. I'm not sure if this heavy that we're looking at used an ability to gain an extra health because they're playing a heavy type character that takes a lot of damage or can handle a lot of damage, I guess is probably the better way of putting it, because this specific character, this heavy, has 200 health, whereas if we look at some of the specialists and stuff, they were showing that they only had 100 health, 100 maximum health. So it looks like that's going to be another dimension that they're adding into this game to make it a little bit more complex. Another thing that we can glean from on-the-ground combat is that this game is absolutely beautiful. I mean, the whole blasted live stream showed us that this game is going to look even better than Battlefront 2015. Yes, I know, it's going to come out 2 years afterward. It better look better. But you don't even, like, just watching this. I was watching this on my 4K TV out in the living room, and whoa! It looked amazing. It's so awesome. Last but not least, heroes. How are they going to react in-game? How are they going to play? Are they going to play like in 2015 Battlefront, or are they going to play like something a little bit different? We do know from some panels and some conventions and some press releases and some interviews with different media outlets that they are planning on making the heroes a little bit more balanced, in that they're not going to be quite as powerful as they were in 2015 Battlefront. In Battlefront 2015, you could pretty much just walk through a group of normal enemy soldiers, and only take about 20% damage. You wouldn't need to worry too much. You take tons and tons of damage. You can soak so much damage as a hero in Battlefront 2015. In this, they were saying that they weren't going to do that, but it looks like there is a little bit more tactics required. You have to kind of do kind of a running gunning sort of a thing instead of just bulldozing through everyone, it looked like. But Darth Maul was wrecking some face in that live stream, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. And the balance does seem a little bit off in this game. Obviously, they still have another 6 months to go before they have to fix all these balance issues, but that match that they showed us in that live stream went by quicker than I would have expected it to, for being a major conquest-style game mode like Galactic Assault. The clones got wrecked pretty quick, and the clones, they were the defenders, and I don't know. I don't know if that balance was okay, because Darth Maul just, as soon as Darth Maul got in close with everybody, he just wrecked everyone. And that kind of makes me worried about the balance of the game, because you did have that issue in 2015 Battlefront where it was impossible to win Walker Assault as rebels for the first couple weeks of the game, because that's partially because some people didn't understand the meta of playing the type of objective that you need to have. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm really worried about it. But I'm still hyped. I'm still so excited for this game. Oh, so close. It's like 6 months away, but it's still so close. Well, it's actually only 5 months away. Oh, man. Can't wait for this game. Yes! But anyways, I think that's about all I've got to say on the live stream. I imagine that Battlefront updates and a ton of other YouTubers that are already partnered with EA are going to be getting tons more content out there. I'll leave a link into Battlefront Updates YouTube channel down in the description. But I want to know what you guys think. Did you guys watch the live stream? Did you enjoy it? What are you worried about? What are you not worried about? What are you excited for? Let me know down in the comments below. Hit like on this video if you enjoyed it. That helps me to understand that I'm doing things the right way. And hit subscribe if you want more content like this if you are not already. Another quick announcement before you click away from this video. I've been super consistent over on Twitch, where we stream every Sunday night and every Wednesday morning, by the way. Quick self-plug on my own YouTube channel. But I haven't been as consistent as I want to be over here on YouTube. So I am now committing to one upload per week every Saturday. Every Saturday, I will be getting a video up to you guys, at least every Saturday. Obviously, as new books come out and stuff like that, I will be getting stuff out otherwise. Super time-sensitive stuff like new trailers for The Last Jedi and all that kind of stuff. That's going to come out. But every single Saturday, you guys will be seeing an upload here on the Star Wars Rambling YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much. You guys rock. I love having conversations with you. And Battlefront 2 is coming! And Last Jedi's coming! And Star Wars! You guys have a wonderful one. Thank you so much. And as always, may the Force be with you.